Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Shannon with your morning announcements for Thursday, February 20th.
Let's start off today's show from a message from Mr. McNorgan.
Yeah, it's old Mr. What's-His-Name. Here I am. I want to take a minute to introduce somebody special to you because she's going to be around the school often this semester. This is Sarah Swiston sitting beside me. Sarah, when I arrived here in the fall of 2006, Sarah was in year 5 doing one semester in the Victory Lap, and she and a couple of her friends were the first to welcome me to Cathedral High School. And lo and behold, she's back again. So since she left Cathedral, she went and did a degree at Mac and is now in her second year of the Master of Divinity program at Toronto School of Theology. And part of her program is to have a placement, so that's why she's back at Cathedral. She's here as student chaplain on placement from now until the end of June. So I want to introduce her to you and let her say a little bit about what she's up to.
Thanks, Dave. So I graduated from Cathedral in 2006, and I'm so happy to be back here. You guys probably know my brother and sister, Aaron and Chloe Swiston. Hey, guys. I'm going to be hanging out in Dave's office every Thursday, so please come and meet me. I look forward to meeting all of you. Thanks.
Thanks, Sarah. And then also, I'll have your attention reminder, those who are doing Think Fast, it starts tomorrow, so tomorrow morning, eat a good breakfast. When you arrive here at 8 o'clock or shortly after, that's the end of your eating for about 25 hours. When you arrive, bring your sleeping bag, your pillow, whatever you need for overnight in the school. You can leave it in the chapel for the day. Come to the chapel where you will receive a Think Fast t-shirt. You wear the t-shirt with your uniform pants throughout the day. Go to classes as usual. Remember, at lunch, no food. At 3 o'clock, just after dismissal, we will regroup in the forum and continue on with activities throughout the afternoon, the evening, and overnight. You'll be ready to leave here on Saturday morning by 11 o'clock, so if you're having a ride, come to pick you up, please, between quarter to 11, 11 o'clock, no later than 11. Thanks. Back to the desk.
Thanks, sir. All grade 12 students participating in the CPR first aid training sessions today and tomorrow should already be in the gym to sign up for their session. And while those gals are learning how to save lives, another groups will be doing the same, but in a different way. If you are a student who signed up for the Life Bus to donate blood today, please bring your signed permission form and ID to room 101 at 11 a.m. Thanks from Mr. Lamont.
This is just a reminder to all graduates that valedictorian forms and speeches are due tomorrow by 3 o'clock p.m. No late entries will be accepted. Please submit your speech and form to Ms. Van Veen in room 325 or Ms. Tabone in room 326 or the main office.
And speaking of graduates, Jostens will be here for one day only this semester. If you'd like to have a grad ring in time for graduation, make sure to place an order today. Jostens will be here in the forum from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Please bring a $60 deposit.
Tomorrow in the forum from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. you can visit the Aboriginal Health Fair. Check out all of the booths to be entered into a draw for great prizes.
This is a reminder to grade 10 students who signed up for the literacy tutors that the session will take place on Monday during periods 2 and 3 and Tuesday during periods 3 and 4. If they haven't already done so, Mrs. Tabone and Mrs. O'Brien will visit your period 1 class to provide you with more information this week. If you don't receive the information by tomorrow, please visit the Learning Commons.
The sewing room is open today and every Thursday right after school. Do you need a button on your uniform? Are you tired of sweeping the floors with your uniform pants because they're too long? Drop by room 216 and learn how to fix it yourself or get started on that prom dress that you've been dreaming of. All students are welcome and no experience is necessary. Thanks from Mrs. Dudalski and Mrs. Dales.
The We Love the Annex food drive is now in full swing. Period 1 classes should have received a box and a tally sheet to keep track of your non-perishable food items. If teachers did not receive one, please contact Mr. Trabuco today in room 103. Remember, the class with the most points wins and gets a delicious breakfast.
The Cathedral Boys hockey team will be dismissed today at 2 p.m. for their quarterfinal playoff game against St. John de Rebuff at 3:30 p.m. at the Inch Park Arena. Thanks from coaches Toole, Muley, and Chafe.
And our midget boys basketball team is playing in the championships today at McMaster University. They take on the SJB Braves for title of city champion. If you'd like some new spirit wear to wear to the game, don't forget that Student Council is selling the latest t-shirts from the Student Council office during lunches for $10. There's a very limited quantity of sizes, and last time spirit wear was sold out within 3 days. With more information about the game, here's Mr. Daly.
Good morning, Cathedral. Just a couple notes about the game. You're required to make your way down there on your own. We're not providing transportation, and there is a $3 entry fee at the gate, but let's not let that keep us from showing up like we always do at Cathedral, and we bring the biggest crowd and we bring the most noise, and we end up walking away with a victory. So let's hope that that happens with the midgets, and we're really wishing them the best of luck. We know that they are a strong team and they got a real good chance of winning the championship. They're undefeated, so let's show them our fan support. Go down there and steal Brebeuf's thunder. On to a couple other items. Option sheet registration, and I'm appealing to all students and just how important this actually is. Please get your option sheets in. What we've been told is that Internet Explorer is the browser to use. There are some problems if you use another browser, so please make sure you use Internet Explorer. But please, please, please get your option sheets in. If you don't get them in, we are guessing at what kind of timetable we're going to set for you. So we might offer, 3 basketball classes, but then we realize that we have 120 kids who want basketball. And then we have kids saying, well, sir, you didn't give me any of the classes that I wanted. Well, we are going to try to shape the timetable to meet your needs, but we can't do that if you don't participate. So we're appealing to all of you to please get them in, and also to teachers. Please do your best if there's any way that you can go the extra mile to get your classes registered. If you can find a way into a computer lab, you might be able to flick on the game while you're doing that. But get that registration in, because teachers know that if those numbers aren't in, well, we might lose some of our youngest teachers to the neighboring schools. We can't have that, okay? So anything you can do, a whole school effort to get these option sheets in, would be much, much appreciated. Finally, there was a problem in the 3rd floor washroom yesterday, the boys' washroom, and I want to address it. I know that the vast majority of students, male students, would not do something like this, but we got people who are emptying the soap containers onto the ground, making a massive mess. And I've said to the custodians, you know what? You have to put soap in there. Those kids need to wash their hands. But they said to me, and they're right, well, what's going on? We have to address this. So, I know that it's probably 1 or 2 kids putting us a bad name, giving us a bad name, and making us all look like, like we're going to trash our school. This is our school, people. You wouldn't do that at home. So please don't do that here. And if anybody who, feels like I do that these things should not be happening, if you notice it happens, please let me know so that we can hammer the time down, use the cameras, and do what we have to do with people who are vandalizing our school. Okay, and I'm going to move on and pass it back to the desk.
Thanks, sir. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.